Hey you guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. It's Dulce from Dulce Nails or DLC Nails. Thank you for stopping by. So I have been practicing my acrylic application and I've been kind of doing this offline, and I've seen some improvement. I still have long ways to go, so but I wanted to make a video to kind of so I can see my own, so I document my own improvement. So I wanted to do it on myself. I usually do it on my BFF Angelina or Angela, but this time I attempted to do it on myself. And after doing this set, there's still a lot for me to learn, and I made some mistakes along the way, as you can see. I call it the 400 bead application method. But you know what? I have to remember that everyone is here at this point at some time, right? And comparing yourself to others is the thief of joy. So on my end, I've seen improvement. These nails came out really good. Thank God for the whole filing process, because without the filing process, I would not be here today. So my application definitely needs work, but I'm hoping that you guys and still enjoy the video, and just kind of if you are already experienced and you already know how to lay the acrylic and you're really good at that, when you look at this video, just remember a time when you weren't so good, because everyone is here at some point. So I'm hoping that with more practice and stuff in 2025, I can get way better at it, and maybe even have more confidence, because a lot of the quality comes from confidence. So if I'm confident in myself, then maybe I'll go ahead and do a better job each time. Okay, so here I'm applying the peel off base coat. I've already applied the dehydrator and the primer. Those two were regular rando Temu purchases or Shein purchases. This is the McCart peel off base coat. I'm hoping that it will allow me to take these off in the near future if I need to. So that's what I'm doing here. So I'm getting my stuff ready, and I was so nervous because once you start, you kind of have to finish. So I'm there making sure my brush is clean, and you know what? I'm using the acrylic that I got from the Young Nails acrylic mystery box. I got that for Christmas for my kids, and the brush is a regular Shein quote-unquote Kolinsky brush in the size 10. So that's what I'm doing here. This color, I think it's called, I'm gonna look right now. It's called Aquamarine Spark. It was in the acrylic mystery box. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. It's like it has like little sparkles in it, and it's like the perfect blue teal. Oh, I love it. So that's what I'm using here. If any of you guys got the mystery box, the acrylic one, how are you liking it? I wanted to get the gel one too, but my kids could only really get me one. So this is the one that I'm working with. So this is me laying the acrylic. What I noticed is that I need to figure out how to blend the beads better, because the picking up the bead and the ratio is getting better. So each bead, sometimes I have a fluke, but when I put it down, I need to learn how to blend the two beads together, so that way you don't see the bumps, you know, from the first bead and then on top of the new bead. So that's what I was experiencing this whole time as I was doing these nails, is that I cannot get rid of it wasn't like a seamless, right? So that's what I was trying to do. So, and also I need to learn how to build an apex, because me putting beads on top of beads on top of beads is not gonna make it happen. It's kind of like when you try to fix your eyeliner, you know, on the one eye, and it's thin, so you add more, and it always seems crooked, and then you fix it, and next thing you know, your whole eye is covered in eyeliner. That's how I felt with this. The more I noticed that there wasn't an apex, I just kept adding, you know, acrylic to the top, but that does not make an apex. So I just need to learn how to, you know, build it better, blend it better. So that hopefully is on my to learn list. But I got through this set. Like you saw in the beginning, they came out pretty cool. The filing is like my best friend. I want to get to the point though where I don't have to file as much, because I did such a good job in application, because I literally spent it was like 30 minutes filing the nails to make them, like, you know, kind of like shave down all those extra bumps and all that stuff. So I want to get to the point where it's like, you know, I don't have to file as much, because right now I did most of my filing. I did delete that footage, so no, you don't have to watch it. So but that's what I did. So here, like I said, I'm here trying to apply or lay the acrylic, and I am attempting to blend the beads together and fill, you know, the nail. I also don't know, maybe I should be working with a larger brush, because on the 10 I felt like I had to get, like, it wasn't enough acrylic to you know, fill up the whole nail, at least with the bottom bead, you know, to fill up all the way to the bottom. So maybe I need to work with a bigger brush. Maybe I'll do that next time. So this is me. Enjoy. I'll be back. I know, they're looking kind of wide, right? They are, but I'll fix that during filing. They're looking kind of wide and a little bit bumpy, but again, I'll fix that during filing. I love the color though, it's so pretty. This is the nail that I had the hardest time trying to build the apex, and I don't know what I was thinking. I just kept putting acrylic over on the top there, and I kept doing it and doing it. And again, if I'm not blending it correctly and I'm not, kind of like, making it so it's actually like that nice little curve, it's not gonna happen. But I just kept doing it. I was like, I must get this, but unfortunately I did not, and the filing could only do so much on this nail. This was like my biggest hurdle right here. To be honest though, the more nails that I did, the better my bead pickup got. Like, yeah, it's not perfect, of course, but like the more nails, like the thumb compared to the pinky, it got a little bit easier picking up the bead, where it wasn't as runny anymore. It was like the consistency was good. So I saw that and I was happy about that. Okay, so the acrylic is laid. So now I'm cleaning up. I have this Sky dapping dish, my designated dapping dish for acrylic with glitter. And you can see at the bottom there, oh my god, it's full of glitter. So I'm trying to clean that up because if I don't do it now, it'll just sit there and then it'll be ruined. So that's what I'm doing here. And the next part, you guys, I'm so excited to share this with you. So, you know, I don't know if you've been watch my videos, but anyway, my very first like videos, I was telling you how I have this dust collector, but I never use it because it's like put away. I have to I have to plug it in. I have to put it on top of my desk in front of me. So by the time I do all that, like most of the time I just start filing and just deal with the dust, without the dust collector. So because I am a woman in STEM, look what I made. I went ahead and made myself a designated filing station that is connected to my desk. I went ahead and put my dust collector inside of a table. I drilled the square of the dust collector inside of a table so I can fit the dust collector in that square. I went ahead and then I created from a picture frame that square on top of the square, with the charms, and that holds the filter on top. So that way, because when it sucks, the filter will get all discombobulated, right? So that square that I made from a frame is basically just put on top of the filter so that way it won't blow all over the place. So the table is one of those fold up couch tables. So I went ahead and connected it to my nail table, which is a door. I don't know if you saw my nail room video. So I connected it there. I gave it legs, and I have a designated outlet. So the dust collector is always plugged in. It's a matter of me just turning it on, like turning to my left, and there's my little station. I made it all cute, with like the disco ball, like, surface, and the little square with the charms and my Karofi thing. Everything around me is like my drill bits, my filing. It's like a whole little section, and I am so proud of myself because it is so cute. And now I have a designated spot. It's like literally I don't even have to move. I just turn to my left and there it is, and it definitely makes it easier. And since it's always plugged in, I don't have to like stop what I'm doing, go plug it in, or take it out of the drawer, So I'm very excited about this. And I then made a holder for my nail drill on the side of this little desk. So it's hanging there. Everything's like designated at my fingertips. So I'm so excited. And I don't know, you can't see much of it, but from what you can see, isn't it cute? I love this thing. Okay, back to where we are at. Okay, so right now I am filing the nails and trying to get rid of the lumps and the bumps. I did notice that on the thumb there was a very big dip. So that one I couldn't get fully smooth, but I thought to myself, the design I'm doing is probably gonna mask that. But I totally took a mental note that with the dips, I need to be more careful about that. Also, my other finger that gave me trouble was, again, my ring finger. That's the one with the apex that kept growing like a mountain. So that one definitely had that hump, in the top. But again, the design that I was doing was gonna mask that. But I did take a mental note that it's something that I must work on. I guess I suppose I could have, noticed, because I did notice the dip, but I guess I could have went back in and put more acrylic and, fix the dips. But at this point, I was like, kind of like over it. I kind of wanted to be done. I wanted to get to the fun part, the exciting part. So I was like, okay, that's a battle for next time. So I just kept on and just, turned the other way and kept it moving. So I'm here filing and getting them all like, nicely shaped. Take away the width, I prefer my hand file over my drill. Over my e-file. I like the e-file to go ahead and do the, the cuticle areas, but to actually shape it, I definitely prefer my 8080 pen file. It's like amazing. I think it gives me more control, and I feel like kind of like I'm accomplishing something. Like, I don't know, I like it. I like the manual labor of it all. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm trying to get them all thin and slim and try to get rid of as many of the smaller bumps as I can. Okay, if I had to pick a finger that I think I did the best on, it would definitely be my pinky and my index finger. Those to me, I think I did the best on. Right now here I'm using the little buffer. I got the little buffer from, I think, Shein. They come in a pack of 50, they're the small ones. So I'm trying to buff out, any scratches and stuff. So that's what I'm doing here. But I definitely did my best work on my index and my pinky. Those didn't have as many, like dips or bumps. So I was happy about that. And they are actually looking pretty nice. They're not perfect, but they'll do for what I'm doing today. But definitely better than what they were, a few minutes ago at the beginning. All done. So here I'm applying the base coat. I don't know if I needed to do this, but I was excited to use this. I bought the Patty Gel top and base coat, so I wanted to use the base coat. So that's what I'm doing here. Peep the nails though, they look way better than they were in the beginning. I really like them, and I'm excited to get to the fun part. Okay, you guys, we're gonna do the foil again. I know I did the foil for my New Year's Eve nails, but I'm gonna do the foil here. So what I'm doing here, I'm doing the foil glue. I'm trying to make it, I didn't want it on the whole nail. I wanted to do the little corner, so I was trying to make it all squiggly. So this is the foil I'm using. Isn't it perfect? It totally color matches. Well, if I'm in frame, why am I moving? It totally color matches the nails, and I thought it was a great accent to the color. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and go with. trust the process, you guys. There is a method to my madness. So I'm trying to do here is the top part of the nail, kind of all squiggly, kind of like, so that's what I'm doing here. With this foil, sometimes it sticks really well and sometimes it doesn't. So I don't know, maybe it's something I'm doing. Maybe when you apply too much foil glue, it doesn't stick as well. I don't know, but that's what I'm doing here. I'm kind of filling in the spots. That's the part I do like about foils. Like if it doesn't stick right, you can just go right back and keep like trying to, you know, kind of like stick it on there, and most of the time it will stick again. In this nail, I'm gonna do the whole nail, so this would be easy. So that's what I'm doing here. I kind of want to get both angles of it, like that brownish snake skin and the blue kind of together. So that's what I'm doing here, trying to make them both stick to the nail. Perfect. Okay, so I busted out with my lining gel because when I was doing the thumb, it was hard for me to see where I put the foil glue. So I'm gonna go ahead and create that squiggly kind of like line for the foil with the lining gel, because the design will kind of blend in because the design itself has those squiggly lines. Okay, and here, you know, you guys, I find that me doing a French in this direction works way better for me. Like I can do it way better when I have my finger like this. When I have my finger bent and I'm looking at it like when it's straight in front of my face like that and it's bent towards me, I can never get the arch correct. But when I tried to do it like this, and it totally like, it was like butter. It just like came right on. I didn't even really have to overcorrect. So I think that's the way I'm gonna approach my Frenches from now on, because this one came out beautifully, one and done. So so I'm doing a Frenchie there, and here I'm doing a half and half, and here I do the multiple corrections of the line because it came out too thick at first, and I, thin it out and all that jazz. So that's what I'm doing here. Okay, now that all the foil is laid or done, I'm going in kind of like darkening up those lines that I created earlier, just to define where I wanted the foil to go. So that's what I'm doing here. Okay, almost done with this part. Now it's time to bling them out. I went ahead and ordered the LGPN Bling It gel, and I was so excited to use it. It was perfect. Like, the consistency is so thick, and you can totally feel like when you put the rhinestones on there, like they totally just like stuck. Like literally there is no like, you know, like sliding off. Like it was so strong. I loved it. I should have ordered that sooner. So that's what I do here. I'm just starting the rhinestones, and I hope you guys like the end result. See, that's a perfect placement to hide that big ass dip that I have on that nail. So this rose really came through for me. It's a perfect charm for that area. Okay, what I'm doing here, I'm kind of like sealing in all the little areas of the stones, of all the rhinestones and the charms, so that way they last me as long as possible. So I'm going in right back in with the rhinestone glue and just doing around the borders and then curing, and hopefully they will last. So here we are, you guys, at the end. This is the top coat, the grand finale. Again, I really hope you guys love it, and thank you for joining me. Thank you for coming back, or thank you for just showing up. I really hope that you come back and see me again, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.